I guess we gotta get you another white jacket and put stuff out all over.
Every morning I rise, eyes on the prize, purpose in my stride, no disguise, no lies. Destiny's calling, I ain't stalling, I'm all in. Building my legacy, can't you see I'm falling? Life tried to break me, shake me, but I'm still here. Vision so clear, got nothing to fear. Steps ordained, I maintain my lane. Hustle in my veins, purpose in my brain. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living out my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living out my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Haters gonna hate, but they just fuel my fire. Climbing higher and higher, I never tire. Challenges come, but I face them with grace. Determined and strong, I'm running the race. Every move is divine. In the darkness I shine. My soul's alive. Manifesting greatness, I'm on my grind. Unstoppable force, I'm one of a kind. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key.
Back, y'all.
Living out my dreams,
I'm back.
yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living out my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Purpose is my guide, I won't be denied. With every stride, I feel alive. Overcoming, thriving,
stop what you're doing right now and invite somebody to come in. So we live. It's been a minute, but we here.
Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living out my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living out my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. So here I stand, purpose in my hand, living out my plan in this promised land. Walking in my truth, I'm the proof you see. Purpose in my stride, forever free. Life tried to break and shake me, but I'm still here. Vision so clear, I got nothing to fear. Steps ordained, I maintain my lane. Hustle in my veins, purpose in my brain. Purpose is my guide, I won't be denied. With every stride, I feel alive. Overcoming, thriving, I won't hide. In my purpose, I confide. Walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me.
I'm so excited to be here once more and again. I'm just so happy because I know it's 2026. It's a whole nother Gregorian year. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. We here, y'all. We here. I'm so excited to be coming back before you all with new year, new plans, new giveaways, new ways to advocate for ourselves, new ways to step out more and more. I hope you all have been taking out time for yourselves, and you all have not only been taking out time for yourselves, but encouraging somebody else too. Like I told you, we're not keeping this to ourselves. This is a whole nother year, y'all. We're not walking back in the same way we were. We're not doing it. We stepping out full speed ahead with all our whatever size shoes you will. Step out, step in it, and keep going. What has been? I'm sorry, I'm coming on a little bit late. I had everything set up, and then my computer blanked out because my computer was unplugged. So it wasn't getting no power. So my computer blacked out. But hey, we here. I'm not mad. I'm happy because it does my heart good to come on here and be able to just encourage y'all, whatever it is that the Father puts on my heart. Thank y'all so much. All those that tuned in. Where is it for the birthday celebration? Those that were able to come in and present your topics and to just, encourage somebody and let them know, like, hey, this is what I've been going through. This has been happening with me. And we made it, right? We made it, we did it. This is how I did it. This is how, I'm still struggling with this. I enjoy every topic. I think the first night we were talking about hair and how our hair, sometimes we identify with our hair versus it's long, short, if we want to keep it straight, curly, and how most times I was telling them how I enjoy when some women have the guts to cut all their hair off. Like I'm not there yet, but I'm there sometime, because just like taking care of hair, I was one of the ones that was like, oh, I want long hair, but nobody talk about how much it takes to take care of your hair, right? It takes a lot to take care of your hair. So we want it, but you got to be able to manage what you have. But it was just real good. Even when we talked about how to take it and doing your hair, and how we take doing our hair and how we style our hair, how my daughters, I was giving an example, how my daughters, they look up to me and how I do my hair. If my hair is down, if my hair is up, if I'm letting my curls flow, if I'm adding hair in, like they're very impressionable. Like seeing my children look at me and like forget the fact that I'm their mom, but just seeing somebody of their color and doing their hair. Like my daughter, when she see me have braids in my hair, she wants braids. When she see me, she wants, like, anything she see me do, she want it. Our children are watching us, and we need to be mindful of that when they're watching us, making sure that we are setting the best example that we can. Now, we're not going to always get it right. That was another topic that we talked about, being moms. Oh, I went to say that, me being a mom, sometimes I don't feel like I'm doing the best job, right? And a lot of other women were saying the same thing, how they got through it, how they were able to process it, how, that we don't always get it right, but we try to do the very, very best that we can. And that's the only thing we can ask as moms, is to do the very best that you can. Because another thing that I learned too is that you won't always get it right to them. Like my children, I may feel like I'm doing everything, dotting I's, crossing T's. And guess what? My children probably gonna still say that I failed them because so they were missing. I am a millionaire, and I can give them everything they want, and they probably still say, "Well, mommy wasn't there." It's still something like, so you're gonna be lacking something. We can try to be the best for them, and this is why I encourage women and ladies to make sure you take out time for yourselves, because we pour into a lot of people. We pour into our families. We pour into our children. We pour into our significant others, our spouses. We pour into everybody else. But sometimes we pour a lot into them and it's still not good enough. But we feel like we exhausting ourselves trying to do stuff for people. But then when you don't have, then when you like bone dry, and that's still like, it's still not enough. Like I've noticed that with my daughter. Like she'll be like, Mom, I'll make her some food. She's like, Mommy, can I have more? And we do this thing now, like we rate each other's food. She's like, Mommy, this is a 10, this is a 5. Or Mommy, you could do better. So like, you may think I just slaved over this stove trying to make y'all a decent meal, and it's still not good enough. We can do that. We can pour into everybody we want to. But when you dogged out tired and you don't have nothing, like who gonna pour into you? It's okay to want to be the best mom, to be the best wife, to be the best teacher and the best cousin and sister, but it will never be good enough. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Because just like I tell people on the jobs, they can always, my mom, I'm so thankful for her. She just retired on my birthday in December last year, like the day before my birthday, she retired. So she's no longer in the school system. And I love her and I appreciate it. And I was okay. Now, what you gonna do for you? You've been pouring into these children, you pour into the schools. No, I appreciate her for even, stepping out and doing that. That's a brave thing, especially, what's going on now. But we just have to be more mindful in how we pour into ourselves, y'all, because just like that, she may be gone. She just retired. But I promise you, they have somebody else that's trying to come in and try to fill her shoes, because, they'll never get nothing like you. We have to boost ourselves up. You and someone, my pastors just encouraged me, like, can't nobody get another you. You the bomb.com. Like you got it. Do not let nobody try to sway you from who you are. Stay encouraged, ladies. Keep going. Keep going. Not just for the children. I used to say that I'm living for my children. No, I'm living for me. Because when them children get older, her mom used to say that when they're little, they're on your laps. When they're bigger, they're on your heart. So you're going to always be concerned and thinking about your children. And I begin to think about them. Like even now, like my children, they're not really like lap size, but they're growing up. And we're going to talk about that growing up. And even in that, like, it's just like, my daughter is 3 years old today. Shout out to my baby girl. She turned 3 today. I am so, oh my gosh, my baby daughter is 3 years old. Like just sitting and watching her, I'm just in awe. Like her vocabulary is beyond, and she just turned 3 and her vocabulary was great at 2. And I'm like, I don't even know what to expect for a 3-year-old than a 2-year-old, because she can, her words are very pronounced. Like she can create sentences. I'll be doing her medical like 2-year checkup. When I did her 2-year checkup, and it was like, can she say this sentence? I'm like, baby, this is elementary for her. Like my daughter's almost in college and she's only 3. Like she's just that advanced that we call her little boss baby, but I love her to life. And I encourage her that on your 3rd birthday, that we love you. I love you. And I hope that you grow to do many, 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 many great things, that whatever the Father has in store for you. We have to encourage our young people, y'all. We have to keep them encouraged, because if not, who else go do it, right? All right. So it's 6:18. Y'all probably wonder what we talking about this month. Well, we just have to talking about the growth and how everything has transpired, how everything has been going. And we talking about growing up more, right? We're going to be talking about growing up. And most people will be like, oh, we already grown. Like I just turned 35 in December. I just turned 35. Like I feel like I'm already grown up. But in this chapter, in chapter 35 is different from chapter 34. Chapter 35 is completely different. Chapter 35 has just started, y'all. Today is only the 12th. I'm not even 1 month in of being 35. And the Father has literally been showing me a different dynamic of who I am about to become, who I am and who I'm about to become in chapter 35. Like I'm excited. And I just, the thing that he told me about this morning, I was asleep this morning, and he told me, spread your wings. It's time to fly. That was the way he spread your wings. It's time to fly. Now, if we know that when we go into, always talk about the butterfly. So the butterfly is our analogy, right? The butterfly coming from the cocoon and spreading its wings to the butterfly. Now, sorry about that. Going from a cocoon to a butterfly, right? So being mindful that takes growth too, because in the cocoon, it started as a caterpillar, but then it had to evolve into something bigger, something better, something more beautiful than just a little caterpillar. We see the little worms that be going, how many y'all be flicking the worms and trying to, but to know that little itty bitty thing blossoms to these beautiful, I love always having butterflies around me, and to see them is like, oh my gosh, like there's so the different colors that they are, right? Like they all become different colors. My main one is the monarch because of what it represents, right? But when it's time to grow up, right? When it's time to spread your wings and fly, it's going to be different. I realize, and this is also what we're going to, so when we grow up, like I told you, I have a 3-year-old now. Got a 3-year-old. And children go through this growth spurt, right? We talked about growth spurts a whole lot. Or not, we talked about, but we see growth spurts a whole lot when our children, in a lot of things. But what Holy Spirit literally brought to me was how to growth spurt in a spiritual sense. That was different for me. Let me tell you. So first we're going to go back. When it's time to grow, we're going to get into that growth spurt, but I want to make sure that I'm in alignment, right? With everything he's showing me and what he's telling me to share. When it's time to grow up. So that's what we're going to be doing when it's time to grow up. Transformation is a massive change. It's thorough, complete, a total difference. Like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, transformation brings an end to an old and a beginning to a new, right? Romans 12:2, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That also calls time for you to grow. Like you can't, they say, when I was a child, I did the things as a child, I spoke as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. In the Bible talks about growth as well, and how we should always, we shouldn't ever want to stay the same. We should always be evolving. We should always be growing. We're always learning. I'm learning more about my children now than I did when they were babies. I love the baby stage. I love the infant stage. Can't nobody tell me nothing. But when they start growing up to be able to talk and be able to show you their interests and show the things that they love, to show the things they dislike, like that's them growing up. And we can't hinder their growth. We can't stop their growth. We have to encourage their growth. Okay, encourage their growth with my children is I got to go buy new clothes because they're growing up. They're getting taller. They're getting bigger. They're getting some shorter, but they're having their own personal growth spurt, right? So I can't keep them in two toddler. I can't keep them in 6 to 9 month clothes. I have to allow them to grow up. I can't stunt their growth, right? I have to allow them to grow up. Even when it comes to, we talked about the scripture, Psalms 27:10, when my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me down the right path. Even in that, growing up, that a lot of times it's not going to be your mother and your father. They can't go with you everywhere that you want to go or everywhere that the father's trying to send you. So when they do leave or do whatever they're going to do, you still have a father. And we talked about that. The Holy Spirit, we talked about Yahweh, all that. Elohim, you have a father. Even now, I still have my biological mother and father, but I also now have a spiritual mother and father, and they are amazing. Y'all can't have them, but they're amazing. I love them to life, and they're help growing me in a spiritual sense. They're growing, they're nurturing my spiritual woman to be able to learn more about the Bible, to be able to learn more about what the Father is calling me to do. I stepped out not even realizing what it took or what it required. And that was only through their teaching and how they helped me to know that, hey, Shonda, you're capable, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you are able to do anything. Do not write the vision and run. Like all that, they, through all these series of it, they have encouraged me to grow up. And I appreciate that, because a lot of times we want to stay where we at. And there's no growth in that. There's no learning in that. There's no blessings in that. When you choose to stay where you're at, you have to grow, you have to evolve, you have to grow up. We can't stay little children. What's that in the movie Hook with the little children that like never, you go to Never Land, so you never have to grow up. I now mind you, I said I turned 35, and y'all probably seen I posted some time ago that I didn't understand. I didn't think I was old enough for hot and for icy hot. Like my body is telling me that I'm growing up. My body is telling me that, hey, you can't go doing what you used to do at 21. You can't go doing what you used to do when you was 10 and 12. You're growing up. I'm not even, how many of y'all want to stay in elementary? How many of y'all want to stay in middle school or stay in college for 12 years? No, it's these are periods of our life, but we have to grow up. We can't stay in the place. I wish I told I'm trying to teach my daughter now, because she's like, oh mom, I'm 7 now. My oldest daughter. She's like, I'm 7 now. And then I'll be 8, and then I'll be 9, and then I'll be 10. I'm like, well, girl, you just turned 7. I need you to enjoy being 7, because what I'm trying to tell you is that when you become 21 and them bills begin to hitting, when I say, hey, here go your check, I mean, here go your bill for your phone. Yes, it gets real. Then you go understand why mama was saying don't grow up. It never fails, because everybody go through this cycle where we rushing to grow up, but not realizing what it actually means to grow up. I'm more mindful now, that I'm appreciative now that I'm growing up, because I'm learning a whole lot now. I'm growing and evolving into the woman that the Father has called me to be. And I love it. I love it. I wouldn't trade it, and I'm not taking it back for nothing or nobody in the world. I love the way the Father has me in the posture position. I love the alignment that He has me in. And I'm not trying to hold on to my past. I am going to step in it full force into the new. My past has nothing for me. My future, however, is bright, so bright. Like the light that's in my face is so bright. And I'm gonna keep going. And y'all have to keep going too. Don't be trying to hold on to the things of your past. You have to let go. Because if you still I'm trying to hold on and drag the things from my past. And at the same time, I'm missing the window that's the door that's closing in front of me because I'm trying to hold on to that. Like, wait, hold on. I can get a No. You got to let it go. You got to let it go. All right. Next. It says, we did that when I was a child, did things child when I put away childish things. We did talk about that. What does it mean to grow up? We don't talk about that. Evolving from childhood dependency to mature, responsible adulthood. We don't talk about that. I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, my camera messing up. Hold on. I'm sorry. Having some technical difficulties. Hold on. Not today. We're going to still get it. Give me one moment. All right. Don't y'all go know we still here. So I'm trying to see. All right. We don't want no problems. Let's see. Did it come back? Okay, there it is. Okay. So evolving from childhood dependency. There we go. Okay. Evolving from childhood dependency to mature, responsible adulthood. Involving continuous learning, emotional intelligence, self-awareness, and taking ownership of your life, decisions, and challenges rather than just getting older. It's a lifelong process of adapting, developing resilience, and understanding complexities marked by greater self-governance and less self-centeredness. Evolving from childhood dependency to mature, responsible adulthood. And we talked about this before, like it's not new. I think I kicked the camera. I'm sorry. When I was reaching back. That's what happens. You're gonna get cut off. Don't do it. You're gonna miss it. Don't miss it. I accidentally kicked the camera. That's what it was. All right. So evolving from childhood dependency to mature, responsible adulthood requires us to take responsibility. Taking charge of your life, making choices, and accepting the consequences as opposed to relying on others. We talked about that. Sometimes it could be where you actually need people, but sometimes we could still be in the childlike manner. And this is one thing that I will say. Like I was known as baby girl because I am the youngest of my siblings. I'm the youngest child. And y'all have seen that from with all my siblings being present. I'm the youngest child. And if I was to stay in that baby mindset, right? How prime example, thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm not gonna put me out there too much, but I will put my children. Hallelujah. So I have my third daughter, Liz, is four. And she still presents herself as a baby. Like so she doesn't mind growing up, but she still missed, and we talked about that, she missed out on pretty much being a baby. So a lot of times she may regress. Now, as she gets older, right, if she's becoming 19, 20, and she's still in this state, then we need to get something checked out. Because you can't grow old. Like, prime example, I'm really, and this is one, when somebody encourages, like, if you want to see you just look at your children, and I promise you, it never fails. And this is how I can give you an example, because when I look at my children, I see me. So when that comes, right? So Jasmine will tell me, she's like, oh, Mom, I'm 7. I told her she want to be 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Yes. On Instagram. I don't know if it's showing on there or not. But it should have been, but probably not. But she wants to be 7, 8, 9, and 10, but then also she wants to be up under mama too. And I'm like, girl, you can't, you need to decide. But I still allow, because I'm just like, she still needs to understand she's still a child. And most times we put our children in adult positions and they're not ready for that. And let's say like she tried to be mama. She tried to be a second mama to the children. And I'm like, you're just their sister, and we need you to love your sisters and to help them and to teach them. But you can't try to be one thing more than the other. Taking responsibility, taking charge, emotional maturity, right? Developing emotional intelligence, setting healthy boundaries, and understanding your own and other perspective. Taking responsibility also means emotional maturity, self-awareness, understanding yourself, your flaws, and accepting that you won't have everything figured out. This is what it is about growing up. It's okay to make mistakes, but we can't keep repeating them. Okay? It's okay to make mistakes, but we cannot keep repeating them. You keep repeating them, you continue on the cycle until you get it right. And me, I'm always like, I don't like keep doing the same thing over and over again. I'd rather get it right and move on to the next thing. That's just me. But learning that, getting to know yourself, that, you know what, I'm not a child. I'm not a baby. Even me, although, like I said, I am baby girl, but I'm also Shonda, and I can't. If I was to say, talking like a baby, y'all would not. Let's be real. Y'all not gonna understand nothing I'm saying. If I was sitting there talking, talking like I'm a 6-month-old or a 7-year-old, y'all would be clicking off. Y'all would click off. I'll be the first to click off the screen, right? But we have to understand it's time to grow up. Even how we speak, how we talk to each other, it has to be respectful. Knowing that everything that we say now, and I teach my children this, that it's okay now, because even my children at church, being the youth leader at my church, I teach them, I was like, your sins are, when you leave this church, when you leave the DTC, and whatever we teach you here, you are now aware. So if you go out there and you still decide to do the opposite of that, go contrary to the 10 commandments, then they literally on you, because And they're like, you act like that you've been. Absolutely, because I've been a child. I was a child once, and now I'm old. Not old, but I'm, you'll get it. But we have to understand that our cycles are literally cycles. They start, they end, they fall off, but we have to keep going. Like my cycle now at 35 is different from it was at 30. Oh, man, I don't even remember I didn't have a 30th birthday. I did not have a 30th birthday party. Or 30, I didn't celebrate my birthdays because I was always being a mom. Like I would celebrate my children's, but I never celebrated mine. And it was kind of difficult because it was just like, it was okay, because I'm just like, no, I'm a mom. I want to make sure my children taken care of. But this year, my children they did amazing. They threw me a birthday party. And I love the intimate birthday parties with me, my husband, my children. It's amazing. It's amazing. And they got me some gifts, and they were just so excited to show me what they got me, how they thought about me. Of course, they get discouraged. They be like, Mommy wants Paw Patrol. No, Mommy does not want Paw Patrol. I don't like Paw Patrol. That's you. That's not me. Mommy's favorite color is pink. No, it is not. That's yours. That's not mine. How they try to put their things up on me. But I still love it, because it's been a minute, because I've been so busy giving to them and giving to my husband and my children that I have not celebrated my birthday since probably I would say 21, 22, where I had like a full out party, like a party. It's been a minute. I can't even tell you, but I just enjoyed that little moment with them. It was really amazing, right? All right. So growing up, adaptability, learning to navigate life's changes, the highs, the lows in a healthy way. How do you handle difficult situations? Do you go run back to what you used to do? Or do you what is it? Do you hide underneath the table? Like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. I'm gonna wait till it goes away. It's not gonna go away. You either deal with it, or it's gonna be there when you come back up, right? Growing up is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And even the younger children, like I try to go visit some of the colleges. One of the colleges, particularly, I'm privy to go keep up with my little babies up there, and I'm like, enjoy your youth. Don't be trying to grow up too fast. Like, yeah, y'all was ready to get in college to get out your mama's house. I was one. I was like that too. Until stuff started hitting me. Who about to pay for these classes? Who about to pay for this? Who about to pay for my phone bill? It gets like that. But I was like, stay safe. You're still in college. You're on a different level. Be safe, but do have fun, because you don't want to go up there and be like, oh well, no, have fun, because it's a new experience. Enjoy all the activities, the football games, the homecomings. Enjoy it all, because I guarantee you, when you become that CEO, COO, whatever you become, and you ain't gonna have no time to go to no football games, or like me, I think me and my siblings, I tried to go back to, oh no, I didn't try, we did. My sister and myself, we went to visit our high school homecoming, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And it's been a minute since we've been to a homecoming, our high school homecoming, since probably I graduated. And I promise you, when I went there, I was like, it don't sit well. It's not the same. And we ain't went back no more. But it's just like, you try to go back and think that, oh, it's gonna be the same way, and it's not. It's different, and that's because you've grown up. Things don't look the same way as when it was back then. Perspective shift, moving from childlike fantasies to a more profound understanding of reality and life's imperfections. It's a lot. It's not. I remember, even for me, like getting married, and this is I talk about this a lot. Getting married, how I thought it was like Rapunzel, and how I thought it was like Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast. That was my childhood fantasies. I thought I was gonna get a knight in shining armor. I did. My husband is not a knight in shining armor. He's not. Don't get me wrong. He's what I needed, but he wasn't a knight, right? He's reality. That we have two different ways of dealing with things. We have two different ways of thinking. He's not gonna do everything that I want him to do. I'm not gonna do everything he want me to do. Like, sometimes we be like, but I've learned that the pros and the things that we do enjoy and love to do together, and the things that we don't, and that's okay. But most people like, oh, I want my perfect match. The honest truth, you won't. You build that when you meet somebody, and the person is really right for you. Y'all begin to blend and you mesh, and that's how y'all become the perfect couple, based on what you learn and what you go through. You don't get there automatically. You don't get there like, oh, you think so, but I've learned that my husband as a father is different than my husband. Like, being married to him, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know how my husband is as a husband, but I didn't know how my husband was as a father. Two different people. I didn't know how my husband was as a son, as a nephew. I don't know him that way. I know him as my husband. Like, I get it when we go to family functions, I see him in a different way. I'm like, oh dang, like you, yeah. Most people like my husband is very, very silly, and I'm more of the serious person. So most people like, how do y'all go? I'm like, look, it blends, because I would have thought that I would have gotten a person that was like serious like me, because I'm very business. I'm straightforward. I'm like, I got to take care of business. I'm going to take care of business. And my husband likes a joke, and he likes to play. And I'm just like, boy, can you be serious? But I appreciate that, because he balances me out. I don't have to be serious all the time. He teaches me how it's okay to laugh. It's okay to let go. It's okay to not take everything seriously, because that's how anxiety and tension rise up against, because we don't know how to laugh at things. We don't know how to enjoy the little things. We always have to, right? So we have to make sure that we enjoy it. Okay, enjoy your life. Take it literally a day at a time. But grow up. Don't stay where you are. You have to grow up. You have to grow up. All right. In slang, most people, y'all be, I don't know if y'all ever heard this, but I could, just as the father's like showing me this, I'm like, grow up. When people be childish, like, that's sometimes we tell my husband, like, grow up. Like, man, grow up. Stop being childish. Like, stop acting your shoe size. Grow up, right? In slang, grow up means to tell someone to stop acting childish, immature, or silly and start behaving like a responsible adult. Often used as an imperative to criticize unreasonable behavior like whining, selfishness, or petty complaints, intentionally telling them to act their age. It's a direct call for maturity, suggesting they handle situations with more reason and less drama. So I'm telling you, it's time to grow up. It's time to spread your wings. It's time to fly. Like, don't allow anything to stop you or hinder you from where you're trying to go. It's time to grow up. Go from immature, that larva, how the worms as larva, and then they grow into the butterfly. Spread your wings, y'all. Spread your wings. Do not allow yourselves to stump your growth. Because if you stump your growth, you're gonna be missing out on a whole lot more. You're gonna be missing out on a whole lot more that you could be doing, where you could be going. You'll be missing out on a whole lot. And I don't want y'all to miss out on the purpose and the plan that the Father has for y'all. So, I mean, it may be hard, it may be tough. Like, man, my mom used to say, put your big girl drawers on. It's time to, put up a shove. It's time to get things done. It's time to get to work. It's time to go. Like, we can't keep allowing things and situations to pull us back into who we used to be, where we used to be. It's time, we got to go forward. It's time to go forward. We got to push forward. We got to step out. We're not stepping backwards. We're stepping out and we're stepping forward, and we have to keep going. Right. What was the other part? Let me find it for y'all. All right. So even in that, let me go back to it. All right. Even in that, so we talked about the growth spurt, right? Growth spurts appear a rapid physical development to grow at your own pace until maturity is hit. So this is what I'm going to leave y'all with, because I want y'all to really understand is when it's time, when I know that I have grown. I know that I have grown up. I know that now how to take care of business. I'm not going to always like push things to the side. Like, I'm not going to wait till last minute to do something. I know I need to take care of it, so I'm going to take care of it. Right. But this is one of the things that the Holy Spirit taught me recently about the growth spurt, when you really know that you're growing up. And it wasn't really tough to understand or to see, but I was like, man, like, I can actually see that I have grown up. Growth spurt. What do you see during a growth spurt? A growth spurt is an increase in appetite. I know, because I'm dealing with it, y'all. I'm dealing with it. My 7-year-old, she eats. And my husband's like, man, you eat a lot. She is growing. When you're growing, when you go through a growth spurt, you eat more. You eat more. When you go through a growth spurt, you sleep. You sleep a little bit more too. I mean, y'all know those that have teenagers. They say the boy teenagers are the worst. I don't know that yet. I will. Well, I do know, because my bonus son he be eating too. But girl, they say the boy teenager hormones is a little bit different. When they growing up, they be eating every single thing in your refrigerator. Like, I don't know that yet, but I'm like, we go see. But growth spurt causes you to eat more and to get more rest. Signs of growth spurt is outgrowing clothes. This is all the natural ways that you see growth spurts. Now let's talk about spiritual growth spurts, because in this sense of stepping out, right, we have to grow spiritually as well. And how do you know that you grow spiritually? Same 3. Increase in appetite. So you eat more of the word. You eat more of what the Bible, the word, the Bible. You increase your appetite in the hunger for the word. So you listening more, you're trying to get more. I like to get more close to my pastors, because I want to understand, how do I walk this walk? How do I walk into my purpose full, unashamedly, as the disciple that I am? I want to make sure that I I want to make sure that I am doing everything in alignment with the Father wants me to do. Increase in appetite, eat more of the word. And that's what I've been doing. So I've experienced a little significant growth spurt. Another one is more sleep, rest. I told y'all about when I first last year, right? And I went through a period of rest. I did not know what rest was. I did not know what rest was until the Father put me on the rest. And I thought that I had to keep going. Going. I got to do this. I got to do that. I thought I had to keep going. And the Father was like, no, now. And if we realize, even in the Bible, right? In the creation, what day did he rest on? And on the seventh day, he rested. So why do I feel like I have to keep going when he worked and then he took a rest? That's even a lesson within ourselves, to ourselves, that when you feel, and this is the other thing I tell people, like your body will definitely tell you when it's time to rest. Like your body will shut down on you. You thinking that I can go a little bit longer, your body gonna let you know when it's time to rest. Hands down. And you can fight it all you want to. I be laughing at my children, like they be trying to fight they sleep and they be nodding their bodies. I'm like, baby, lay down. You're not gonna miss nothing. Go to sleep. Take your rest. You need the rest so you can get up and you be back energized again. But get your rest. That's another part of growth spurt. You have to be able to take your rest. This is the reason why I encourage you ladies to make sure you advocating for yourselves. You can be all that for your children. You could be all that for your jobs. You could be all that for whomever, whatever, but you have to make sure you take out time for yourself. That's how you know you're growing, when you're able to take those rests, take those breaks, not allowing people to pressure you into doing more when you know that you only have a little bit in your cup, right? Not allowing people to tell you, you don't need to be doing that. Oh, you got to keep going. You got to keep going. No. I'm telling you, I have learned the power of no. If I can't do something, you ain't about to catch me. You are not about to catch me. Say, oh yeah, I used to be that way. And I told you that I used to be that way, where I'd be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it for you, knowing I'm already tired. Nah, baby, not this time. Sorry, honey. Catch me next week. Or I'll send a donation, or I'll do it. I'm not doing it. We have to learn how to say no. Advocate for yourselves, because nobody else will. It's a trying thing, but you got it. You got it. I'm telling you. This last one got me, y'all. Outgrowing clothes, right? Spiritual growth spurts. Even when you're able to outgrow the old clothes, the old way of doing things, the old people who used to put you in where my container is, put a lid on you. Outgrow those old ways, the old way of thinking, that, oh, this is the right way. Outgrowing it, that's when you know you've grown. I'm not gatekeeping. I'm telling you how you will know that you have grown, how you going through a growth spurt, by the way you looking to learn a little bit more. Is how you know you're growing. Like I'm telling y'all, like daily, I'm always in y'all see me, I have my phone, because I'm on my Samsung notes every day, based on whatever I done seen, whatever I done learned, whatever I picked up. Every day I'm on Samsung notes, and I'm jotting down whatever the Holy Spirit gave me, whatever. I'm like, oh man, that's really good. Let me put that down. That's how I keep myself to remember. I'm learning things daily. I have my Bible app on my phone, and I'm like, oh, what? Like that sounds familiar. We have our phones for everything else. Why not use it to grow? We use it for the ladies. Like, why not use it to grow? Put your notes in there. You have something on your heart, jot it down. Even I encourage it, for those of you that even have received baskets, I input notebooks in there, right? Because they're important for you to write down what's on your heart. Like that's another form of growth. Because a lot of times we have taught ourselves to hold on to things, to bottle it up. Keep it. Pin it up. Don't nobody want to hear what you have to say. Nobody want to hear all that. Keep it to yourself. No. That's how anxiety sets in. That's how depression sets in. That's how we feel like we're all in it by ourselves. And y'all know for a fact, Step Out is about you are not alone. You are not going through this alone. If I'm growing, we all growing together. I'm not go gatekeep. I want you all to grow too. I want you all to transform, to transition, to go as far. Go. I encourage my children. Like, this is why the older generation said, I want my children to go further than me. Absolutely. Absolutely. We shouldn't be at the same level. I'm going far. So that means y'all gonna have to go farther. Like, y'all got to reach out and grow a little bit more. You can't stay where you are. We can't, no matter how much. Now, if you want to stay where you at, that's between you and your God. That's between you and him. But as for me and my nation and the ladies that the Father has put into my life, my best friend, my sister, my cousin, if you are in my circle, if you are in them little circles of, close to me, I'm not gonna leave you by the wayside. If I learn something, I'm gonna help you out. If you don't want to hear it, that's on you. I'm not gonna force it down your throat, but it's all on you. But you have to choose to grow. You have to choose to grow. Like, I can only do so much. Your parents aren't going to do so much. The Bible say, train you up in the way you should go. When you go, you won't depart. I haven't departed. I'm still yet sticking along the same lines, but I have grown. I have evolved. I want to do better for myself. I want more for myself, and you should too. So be mindful of these growth spurts, right? And actually sit and think about it. Like, have I actually grown? Am I still in the same place? Is my thought process the same as when I was 30? Am I still doing the same thing that I was doing when I was 15? Am I growing at all? And let me tell you this. Thank you, Father, because this is true too. If you're still around the same old people that ain't growing, that's not growing, that would explain who you're surrounding yourself with. Who's around you? Who's in your circles? That, you remember we talked about who's in your circles? Who's helping you to grow? Do you have people in your circle that's going to pour into you and push you? I promise you, everybody that I encounter that the Father has blessed to be in my life, they push me in some way, shape, form, and fashion. I don't have nobody in my life that's just a doorknob, that's just sitting there eating off of my. You better be doing something with yourself. You better be striving to do something, because we ain't sitting here just, no, we growing. And I'm not here to try to pull you. Come on. I'm not here to pull you. This is a step out. You have to choose. You have to want it to walk into your purpose that the Father has for you. I'm not going to pull you kicking and screaming. I'm not dragging you. You take my hand. We got it. You are never alone. You will never be alone if you take my hand. If you take the Father's hand, most definitely, if you take the Father's hand, you will never be alone. Even when your mother and your father forsake you, you will never be alone. I'm telling y'all. But don't stay in a place where you're not accepted, where you're not wanted, where you're not growing, where you're not thriving, and you're just sitting there with the weeds growing around you and you ain't doing nothing. I want y'all to grow. I want y'all to succeed. We all winning. Come on, let's go. We all winning. I see winners in my circle. Every single last person that I come across, that I talk to, that I deal with I see winners in each and every one of them. I see what their life could be like. I see it. The Father shows, like, this is the people I want in your life. The Father will put the right people in your life that will help you to grow, to be the person, to pursue the purpose, to be that person that He wants you to be. That's all what it's about. being who the Father wants you to be, not what ain't he wants you to be, or your cousin wants you to be, or your best friend wants you to be, or your boyfriend wants you to be, or your husband wants you to be. I'm not nowhere where my husband wants me to be. And if I'm being 1,000% honest, but he would always tell me, and I love my husband to life for even saying it. He was like, you are exactly what I needed. You're not what I wanted. You what I needed. And I can say the same thing for him. He probably wasn't what I wanted. I don't know. But I know for a fact that he is a person that I need in my life, who encourages me, who uplifts me. And that should be even in your dwellings of seeking mates, of dating. You don't want nobody that's gonna be living on your couch while you out there working. Let's be real. You want somebody that's gonna be grinding just like you, that's trying to win just like you. I don't want nobody eating off my table and you don't work to put the food on my table. No, we don't do no leeches. Scat from here. We don't want no leeches. You ain't leeching off of me. If you stepping out with me, we working. We stepping out together, doing every single thing that the Father has planned for us. I promise y'all, you will never lose with the Father on your side. You will never lose. You will not lose. Keep him on your side. Keep going. But do not stay. Do not stay in a place where you're not growing. If you feel like you're not growing here, move. I'm so excited to see a lot of women stepping out and branching out into these other segments of where, to help other women, finding other avenues to help other women. Because I told you, I can't do it by myself. I'm just one vessel. I mean, I can reach the people that I reach, but it's going to take us all coming together to be helpers of one another, to be able to help and reach the next person and the next person and the next person. When we all helping one another to be able to win, you are in the winner circle. You are in the winner circle. I want y'all to know that. But I love you all so much. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to be sharing some things on the Facebook page. I have the podcast that was done last year with Black Girls Can Talk that I'll be posting as well on the Facebook page, so y'all can go check that out. It is up now with Dr. I forgot her name. But she was amazing. I can't remember now. Not that I can't remember it, but it's a pronunciation thing, and I don't want to mess up her name on live, especially. But I thank her for just stepping out as well and reaching different women. She has a different platform as well, Black Girls Can Talk, talking about a lot of other things that we as women, we need to be discussing, we need to talk about, right? And I want y'all to continue to step out, continue to stay encouraged, continue to practice self-care, continue to say no, continue to stand up for yourselves, but also be mindful of the place that you're in. Is it a too safe place where you're getting comfortable? Is it a place where it's time to move? Be mindful of that. All right. And I want y'all to stay encouraged. Help keep me encouraged. I love seeing all the comments, the love, the hearts, all that. That's how y'all are keeping me encouraged. And I love it. And I appreciate y'all so much. I love you all to life. And I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. We back. This is 2026 with more in store, more giveaways, more special guests, definitely new special guests. Like I got some special guests on my sleeve. I got some ladies that was giving me topics, but they don't know. If it's your topic, I'm gonna bring you on here and we gonna talk about it because I don't want y'all to think it's just me. Most of these topics, y'all putting it out there, and I want y'all to be able to not only get my spiel, but others as well, because we're not in it by ourselves, right? Right. I see y'all. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I love y'all so much, and I want y'all to stay encouraged. Keep each other encouraged. You're not alone. Keep walking it out, y'all. Keep walking it out. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. I will see y'all next Monday, same time, same place, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on all platforms. We're going to get it together so it'll be on all platforms. But thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you.
Ready to battle, ready to battle. Gonna take that enemy down. She fears no evil and holding her ground. She is the warrior, the warrior. Ain't nothing gonna slow her
Love y'all
down.
too. I love you
She is the
too.
warrior,
Love you too. Thank y'all so much.
she's taking this battleground. She is a fighter.
Thank y'all. I love you too. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all.
Gonna lose this round.
Thank you. I will tell her y'all said happy birthday. She's having a blast. I gotta get back to her. I'm for sure she'll tell y'all thank y'all. Thank you.
She's gonna train her mind, gotta keep her in line, keep her eyes on the road. She's ready to battle, gonna take that.
Y'all have a blessed, great week. See y'all next week. Shalom.